All right, so let's take a look at one-step equations type 3. It says solve for b, you must write your answer in fully simplified form. So again, some of these might be intuitive, some of them might not be as intuitive. And so we've got negative 11b equals 4. All right, so let's grab a new scratch pad, and we're gonna write out negative 11b equals 4. Now we want to make sure we're thinking about those inverse operations, right? So we're going to solve for b, so we want to get rid of our negative 11. So we have to think, how is that negative 11 attached? Well, it's attached by multiplication, and the inverse, or the opposite of multiplying, is dividing. And I'm only allowed to do it if I do it to both sides of my equal sign. So if I divide the left by negative 11, I have to divide the right by negative 11. I know negative 11 divided by negative 11 leaves me with 1b. And 4 divided by negative 11, well, that does not work out nicely, so I'm just going to leave that as negative 4 over 11. And I know 1b, well, that's just equal to b, so I end up with negative 4/11 as my answer, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and just type that in to Delta Math, negative 4 over 11, submit, yes, and they liked it. They wanted it to leave as a fraction. Oh, fully simplified form. Okay. So it looks like a lot of our answers for these types of problems will probably be fractions, right? So if we do, let's see here, let's check and see if there's maybe a couple different ones. Okay, so nothing too crazy. So if we do negative 13t equals negative 7, negative 13t equals negative 7. I want to think, how is that 13 attached to my t? Well, it's attached by multiplication. The inverse of multiplying, or the opposite of multiplying, is dividing. So that's what I want to do to both sides of my equal sign. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 13. And I know negative 13 divided by negative 13 leaves me with 1t. And negative 7 divided by negative 13, well, I know two negatives make a positive. Yes. So I end up with t equals 7 divided by 13, or 7/13. And I can go ahead and type this in, 7 over 13. We'll submit, see what Delta Math says, and they like it. And that's solving one-step equations type 3.